Yeah, I got two. I got a brother's, and what my other one is an Epson. It does 40 pages. That's it. It only does 40.
Okay.
Those again, sometimes if it's a lot, like a refi, they need to scan back, which could be like 150 pages. Then
Right.
we usually come home because we'll be there all night trying to do four. And it just depends on what we got going on. But we typically, so a larger package, we're coming back home to do it. Because it's just
Okay.
time consuming. You got to make sure you got, like the last person, Jaquana was talking about, you got to make sure you got the right Wi-Fi connection. You know, heaven forbid if something go out and you stuck trying to, at UPS or FedEx, trying to scan 40 pages at a time. So, and it's so slow. So I use my scanner for like less than 50 pages. Less than.
Okay. So less than 50 pages.
Yeah, for me. Alexis, you don't use a mobile one at all, right?
No, I use my phone. It's very fast for me to just sit there and scan it in with my phone.
But how many
I've,
pages are you doing with your phone though? Not a lot, right?
no, I haven't gotten anything crazy, and I've done a whole bunch of stuff, and the max I've done maybe is 40 pages.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anything over there, you probably want to just go home and do it.
Yeah, because I did one earlier before we started this, and it was 61 pages.
Ooh.
So, I do a lot of refis and I do a lot of HELOCs or what have you. So my packets, if I get a 30 page packet, I feel blessed because they're usually much higher than that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you,
Ma'am?
no, I was saying Alexis and Kim, I don't know if you guys saw it recently, but I saw one company that said not to use the scanner on your phone.
Really?
Recently, I saw that on a company's thing.
I haven't. And
I,
if they don't know how to use it, Angela, too, they may not know how.
that's probably what it is.
Because I did something the other day for a client, and Jeffrey was over there. I mean, he just jumping in his seat because he was like, why did you do it like that? Because there's the scanner app, like Alexis is younger and probably know how to do it the professional way. Mine look like a picture from my phone.
Right.
So that's why he was like, no go. And signing companies do not want that either, looking like you took a picture from your phone and then you do the scan, like email it to somebody.
Right.
Now, I do have a scanner on my phone. I just don't work it fast. So that's why I did it that way. So
Right.
there's
Okay.
nothing wrong with it as long as the company doesn't say anything, to Angela's point. If their instructions are clear, do not do
Right.
it. I don't do anything that they say not to.
Right.
Yeah.
Not if you want to work with them.
Okay. My second question is about apostille. Because I've been watching some of your videos and I know I need to sign up for the training, but my question, Ms. Angela, is like you get general information was given about apostille. I got an idea, but if I were to purchase the training, would I probably need more than one session, or would the initial training help me? I mean, be the only one. I guess I'm trying to figure out how in depth this is because I'm pretty much self-taught. So I started my business back in 2021, and I haven't taken any formal trainings, but I come from that 30-year Department of Human Services background. So, I've been an investigator and everything. So I'm an auditor and everything. So I'm very particular about documents and things anyway. Mm-hmm. So that wasn't hard for me to transition to this. It's just now I know that I need to venture out to make, to get more knowledge and be able to provide more services. And like you were saying, you got a phone call from somebody from Valdosta, and I'm like, well, heck, I'm here in Milledgeville. I should have been able to get that phone call. He should have had to call up to Atlanta. So that's why I'm saying, how in depth? Tell me what I would need to do.
So if you purchase the training, the apostille training is very thorough.
Okay.
It teaches you everything you need to know how to apostille documents in any state. And any document you get, you should be able to use the information in that training to apostille.
Okay.
Now, as far as questions later, what I usually do, if you have a general question, that's not going to take long because you took the training, I will answer the question. But if you just say, I want you to walk me through it, then we can work out an agreement as far as a fee that you would, pay me to assist you with it. So
Okay.
there, we also have a mentor group. So if you want to join the mentor group, you can ask any question anytime you want to and get your answer. And if we feel that we need to give you a call, we'll give you a call. But usually we'll answer all of your questions in the private mentor group chat. So yes, once you take the training, though, the training is very thorough.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that goes to the next question here. Does your courses, no, if one takes the self-paced courses and have questions, how can you get answers? So you just shoot us an email, and we prefer you make a list as you take the training and kind of send one email, not like, okay, I'm looking at this page and I'll do, send an email, look at this page. And, just kind of take all your notes. And again, it's pretty thorough. So it's very rare that we have people, needing additional help. But of course we're here, if you need something, but we're very thorough
Yeah.
in everything we teach.
And so the benefit of joining the mentorship is that you get your questions answered quicker, like on the spot, because we all work too, and we're all busy. Like I had my last signing at 6:30 today, and the person was late, so that's why I was running late. So we're all, we still work with all of the different services that we provide, but with our mentorship group, we try really hard to make sure that we answer the questions because in real time, because they need the answers. They may be on a signing. We may have to call them. So that's really the best thing to do is to join the mentorship.
Yeah, and for those who don't know about the mentorship, because we just rolled it out a few months ago, people were begging us for it basically. And we were like, no, no, no. When we rolled it out, we wanted to make sure it was perfect. Well, not perfect, but pretty close to, what people were actually needed and not just because. So with the mentorship, though, if you decide to join, it is like Angela was saying, we're available every day, 7 days a week, 7 in the morning till 9 at night. If you're stuck on an assignment, as you're building out your Google My Business page, if you're stuck. Last night's session was about Chat GPT, how to use it, how to do Google Ads. So every month is something different, every week. So we meet once a week. If you can't make the meetings, there are the replays. And then we have the replays, and the sessions are, like I said, something different every week to help grow the business. And then whatever you need during the week, we're there. So that's why you haven't seen us so much live recently. Those Monday nights, now we take those and actually focus on those that are actually trying to really grow their business. A lot of times people just want information, and we're fine with that. That's why we're hosting this tonight. But if you're actually really ready to go next level, then that's what the mentorship would be for. So let's get back to our questions. I see we have, so to answer that question about if you have a question, you just email us, okay? Then we had 853. I think we're kind of almost catching up. Michigan does not require us to use a journal or even stamp any advice. So you have to use a notary stamp. I don't care what state you're in. That's a requirement. You have to have a stamp. So I'm not sure. You might want to add a little clarity to that. As far as a journal, even though it's not required, that's what we're going to teach you to do. That's best practice. So we all have journals. Georgia does not require. Most states do not actually. You'll be surprised what you can do in this notary field. It's like the wild, wild west of notary, y'all. You can do whatever you want, but that's not how we teach. We teach you best practice. And don't call us and tell us you didn't have a journal, because sometimes what happens, just a short story, I've had it several times. All of us have. 4 or 5 years later, an attorney will reach out to you. Somebody died. Now they're looking at the estate and they're like, who was the notary? All roads lead back to the notary. I'm sure you guys heard about what happened with Elvis' house. All roads lead. If you haven't, go check that out. Elvis Presley and the notary. All roads lead back to the notary. So you always cover yourself.
Yeah.
First step, line of defense, is having that journal. Okay.
And because you will, I've gotten calls from attorneys asking, did you notarize this for this person? Did your witnesses notarize it? Can I get an affidavit from you? So if you don't have a journal, you're not going to know the date, none of that. But when you look back in your journal with your notes, you'll remember it. So it's easier to provide the attorneys with what they need.